The stalker definitely threw me for a loop in episode 2. I've got to say, I did not see that coming. Nor did I expect it. I mean, who would have thought? But anyway, I discovered in episode 2 that he had two stalkers. Stalker 1 and Stalker 2. Stalker 1 is the lady, and Stalker 2 is Shinono, who was stalking the lady stalking him. Like, it's a whole Japanese gag manga mess of a situation, but it's a fun one altogether. So I'm looking forward to episode 3 to see how the stalker situation is going to be handled, if it's going to be addressed or if she will back off. But looking at her in episode 2, she don't look like someone that would easily back off. She looks like someone that would actually dig her heels in. So I'm curious on how they are going to handle this issue. It's certainly going to be fun because it is not even the detective that is going to be facing off with her. It is it is Shinono that is going to be is Shinono that is going to be facing off with her. Not even our detective. He's not the one that is going to be like. I'm looking forward to the whole gag situation. I'm looking forward to laughing a lot. So without further ado, let's get right into it and see what episode 3 has for us this time. Oh yeah, I found out he liked him also in episode 2 already. So fast. I think I think by now this boss is tired of them all. Like, single men, go marry, leave me alone. When you are so tired of seeing your customers every day, you just want them to go get married and leave your bar alone. Bro got slapped with a huge dose of reality. Chinelo is such a cutie when he smiles, but he doesn't like smiling. His character is not about smiling. He's going home in the morning. Yeah, I hate that too, by the way.
びっくりした。
とよーんとしてたから勝つっす。大丈夫ですか？
何が？
なんか調子悪そうだから。あ、二日酔い？
まあ。
Are you sure she's not just fishing for a Fujoshi moment?
塩のっすね。
なんでわかんの？
Fujoshis have the sharpest instinct. They do, really.
かっこいい。山田さんからどっちの？
The grandfather to the stalker.
じいさん？そちらの事情も
Wait, she told her grandpa?
末永くお幸せに。なんでよ。
そちらの事情も知らず面目。
おい、 どうかいただきます。う
An apology grape.
まいなこれ。
ゴミ行ってきまーす。
そう
行ってきまーす。
Fury is avoiding him even by walking sideways.
ねえ、シオノ。
I love the fact that she's a Fujoshi who is seeing everything and just smiling through it all. Oh, thank God.
このことは誰にも言わない
Oh, thank God.
さようなら。
じいさんに喋ってんじゃねえかよ。
何してる？
Oh my God.
仕事中です。
Uh, so, should I assume the grandfather knows his granddaughter is a stalker?
ついてくんなって。
昨日のことなんですけど。
He's just going to keep running. Well, why don't you run to a corner? Why don't you run and bend? I'm sorry, there are so many jokes that is running through my head as he's running. Hmm?
あの子確か。ひかりちゃん？この間の山の道署のタコイです。覚えてる？何してんの？学校は？
朝、お腹痛くなっちゃって。
そっか。一人で学校行ける？
はい。
あ。はい、これ。何かあったらここに電話できる？うん。いつでも助けてあげるから。タコイ平介です。
I think he just made this little girl's day. Honestly, when adults mess up, kids usually suffer the consequences the most. That's one thing I found out long ago. When adults mess up, kids usually just suffer the most consequences from the choices of adults.
そりゃショック受けてるだろうな、絶対。
ですよね。
父親が不倫してで相手の旦那と揉めてそのまま殴って逮捕だもんな。
Exactly.
クズっすね。
Kids always suffer the most.
ん？食うの早くない？
午後から防犯教室なんですよ。刑事課も出席してくれって。
あれ、もうそんな時間か。
はい。
俺たちはのんびり昼食だな、タコイ。
そういうこと言ってると忙しい日になるぞ。
あるあるっすね。
頼む、平和で会ってくれ。
よし、行くか。
はい。行ってきます。
うまっ、甘っ。
もっと食っていいよ。
弁当届かなくなったな。タコイ平介。
もう届くことはないな。
始まったと思ったらあっちゅう間に終わったな。
こっちにもいろいろあんだよ。
このままだとお前一生寮暮らしだぞ。シオノと。
You've got to stop running at some point, bro.
なあなあなあなあ。もしもだよ。もし長谷川が今独身だとして、この人と恋愛することは絶対にないだろうなって人に告白されたらどうする？
お前よくない。
Ah,
既婚者にそんな質問よくない。
仮にだよ。もしもの話。
いや俺がその状況だったら試すかな。
試す。
だって絶対ないって言い切れる？
Yeah, but it's opposite then that he didn't mention that.
でもその子も振られるの覚悟でダメ元で告白してくれたわけでしょ。それってちょっとキュンとする。
ケンテとしじゃねえよ。おう、どうしたママ。
お前殺人なんか。
当たり前でしょ。店壊されたらたまったもんじゃない。
お前が悪いんだろ。仲良くとこにいろいろ言ってやるんだよ。それで聞くから。離して分かったから落ち着けよ。
Where are you going to run off to now?
私とあんたはとっくに終わってんだよ。それにいろいろ忙しいんだからもう来ないでちょうだい。
Why is she involving him?
これからも守ってね、タコイちゃん。
He's like, don't bring me into this, please. He's already suffering from Toga number 2 giving him this thing. Oh! Oh! Hmm. I can't believe he saved him. Oh. Kids. I want to say kids. Let's not be violent, but I'm kind of happy he's giving him a major. Kids, don't try this at home. Let's leave it here.
結構です。
Just stay in your lane, lady. Please. It's your fault.
あとよろしくお願いします。
Takoi! He's so cool.
タコイちゃん。
And he's so shocked. Look at that face. I think he just realized the level to which he's liked, and it shocked him. They didn't know he liked him like that much.
ああ、塩野は。
入院した
Shiono.
みたいです。
Got to get used to pronouncing that name.
はい。
頭がっつりいってたもんな。
Yeah, poor guy.
せいだ。
さっき退院したらしいぞ、塩野。
そうなんですか。
よかった。
様子見てきたらどうすか。
I guess he can't run anymore because that guy actually took a hit for you. So where else are you going to be running off to? You have no choice but to confront him directly. Likes him this much.
何してんの。お
あ、よ。
Woman, don't do that to a person,
お。
okay?
ならちょっと寄ってってよ。ね。どうぞどうぞ。お酒じゃなくていいの。
うん、今日は。店は？ しばらく休むの？
まさかすぐやるわよ。常連さんたち飲むとこなくなっちゃう。
Doesn't make that though.
あいつに全部弁償してもらうわ。
She's tough. Good idea.
ねえ、塩野さんだっけ。かっこいいわね。バディってやつ。
違うよ。別の科の人間だし。
そう。でもなんていうか人としてすんごく魅力的。
Yes, he was. Charming stalker, but still charming.
身を挺してタコイちゃんかばうなんてタイプだわ。
Women are suckers for that.
ねえ、これ誰に持ってくの？
俺が食うんだよ。
嘘ばっかり。たこ焼きは熱々で食べるもんでしょ。でも全然食べようとしない。私に差し入れって感じでもない。ってことは他の誰かに届けようとしてた。
Women are very sharp when it comes to that, by the way.
スナックのママの洞察力飲みのり。早く持ってきな。時間が経つとダメよ。何でもそう熱い。
Though I don't know how it tastes like, by the way. And why the takoyaki is hot? Gambare.
ママありがとう。また何かあったら言ってよ。
そうさせてもらう。あ、行って行って。
I like how everybody's cheering him on and then supporting him to leave the singlehood. Oh.
何してるんですか？
大丈夫か？
いや、はい。
怪我大変かと思って。
ありがとうございます。ちょうど買いに行こうかと思ってて。
おう。
え？
怪我。
It's so cutely awkward.
まあ、いや、でも大したことないんで。
洗うよ。
え？
Oh, Kamekichi. So he was offering to wash his hair for him, but he was offering to wash Kamekichi. That's good
たこ焼き
also.
も俺にですか？
まあ冷めちゃったけど。
If you can microwave it, yeah?
気使ってもらわなくて大丈夫です。ちょっと縫ってすぐ治りましたし、脳も別に異常ないって。
うん。
自分が悪いとか思ってます？
うん。悪かった。
Not though. You're just trying to protect
お前の言っ
somebody,
た通りだ
and he
わ。
was trying to protect you.
誰にでもいい顔して人に怪我させて。
みすずさんが病院に来ました。
ん？
え？ママが？
こんなことになって悪かったってめちゃくちゃ謝られ
Oh.
て。その後は永遠タコイさんの話。タコイさんのこと褒めまくって帰りました。何しに来たんだか。誰にでも優しくして勘違いされるような態度とって 俺からすればめちゃくちゃ腹立つけど、それで救われる人がいるんだし、それがタコイさんなんだから、まあいいんじゃないですか。俺は面白くないけど競争率上がるし。
He's worried about competition.
あ
Bro,
りがとうございま
please
す。
heal first, okay?
よし、綺麗になったぞ。よかったな。
I'm happy to see him smiling beyond the OST because so far I've only seen him smile during the during the OST. So he looks so cute when he smiles.
なんか照れてます。
困ってんだよこっちは。
それはまあですよね。
お前に嫌われてると思ったし。
なんで俺なんかしましたっけ？
Bro,
嫌味
you're always saying mean things and glaring at him. Even I thought you'd hate him if I didn't know you
な
liked
し
him.
てきたし、俺のことバカにするし、俺にだけ冷たくしてきたりするし。
だってムカついたから。
え？
タコイさんが女を好きなのは知ってるし、どうやったって俺は恋愛対象にならないでしょ。
Again,
だから悔しかったんですよ。
the one thing I
俺に気づいてほしかった。
normal.
付き合えるとは思ってないけど。好きだって言いたい欲が出ました。すみません。
I guess he wasn't expecting any response back.
なんかついてますよ。
え？
There's something to be said for the courage to confess, not expecting reciprocity or response back.
ウケ。
What is that?
どうやったら頭につくんですか？
What did he have for lunch? Oh. That was fun. I'm really enjoying this series so much. I love the series, so that was fun. There's something to be said for confessing even when you know that person is of same gender and you not expecting any response or reciprocity, but you just want to be registered in the mind of this person should remember me, this person should know what I feel even if I'm never going to get a response back. And hopefully, thankfully and hopefully, we're slowly getting into a time where gender is no longer considered an issue when it comes to things like this, and you just consider if you can actually like this person back from his character, his personality, if you can actually fall in love and not actually which gender he or she is. That, like, that's my hope. I'm hoping we are getting into that, though there are still many prejudice and everything that is attached to it, but my prayer is we're slowly getting into that time, and I know it's going to come eventually. I don't know when, but I know that time is going to come where people actually look at a person first and think about if they can or can't date this person and not look at their gender first. Anyway, I'm done with this episode. Episode 3 was absolutely enjoyable. Another thing I'm glad they didn't drag out was the stalker situation. Dragging out the stalker situation would have introduced some tension into the series and into this episode and maybe create some exciting moments. But I'm also glad they didn't drag it out and just made her be a kind of sensible, insane stalker who is willing to give up when she sees the situation is not going towards her favor. And I'm kind of, and the fact that she told her grandpa also made me laugh. And I'm pretty sure she must have told her grandpa, oh, bro, grandpa, that guy is for his gender, he's not for the opposite gender. And I'm actually curious what she said to her grandpa that made him send that whole package. Anyway, it was funny. And even the message she left was so hilarious. And I'm actually looking forward to episode 4 to see what happened and the progression of their relationship. I like the fact that they established everything in episode 3 and we get to maybe enjoy the whole process of the relationship from episode 4 downward to the end. That was fun, that was enjoyable. Thank you for sticking with me to the end. Next, I'm going to be watching episode 9 of Don't Be Too Emotional. I'm not going to be streaming it, I'm not streaming that one, is for my offline pleasure only. And I'm actually having fun with that whole series. That whole series is a ride for me. By the way, I am not Team Little Jane. I am Team Big Jane. I'm just saying that now. And it's a whole process for me. It's a whole character analysis. I'm not Team Little Jane. I'm Team Big Jane. Okay, Jane Patrick all the way. Anyway, it's the end of the video. Thank you for sticking with me to the end. It's all fun, all good vibes. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.